Visualization.
Welcome back, everybody. We are gonna do some cool dance moves. We're gonna be the next Fred Astaire. You're probably thinking, who the fuck is that? I guess we need a more millennial-centric reference. We're gonna be the next Napoleon Dynamite in that one scene. The famous one, where he wins over the admiration of his peers with his cool dance moves. If only it was that easy, huh? Imagine if just like total nasty rejects like us could have been popular in school just by going up on stage and going, just do my goofy artistic flailing in front of hundreds of people, and that would be a good thing and not a bad thing. See, that's why it's a work of fiction. A work of fiction. So did you guys even see Napoleon Dynamite at any point in your bleak and meaningless lives? It was a big thing. People were wearing Vote for Pedro shirts everywhere, and it was a pop culture phenomenon. Do. But anyway, sometimes I was thinking, since nostalgia goes in 20-year cycles, why not bring back Vote for Pedro shirts? You can still buy those online. The Buddha. But I think the thing about like wearing a Vote for Pedro shirt in public is like, Pedro's only one letter off from pedo, so it's like people are just gonna half see the shirt that you're wearing out of the corner of their eye, and they're gonna think it says Vote for Pedo, and they're gonna think it's some kind of passive-aggressive Trump thing, and the messaging would be ruined, and it's like, no, I just wanted to celebrate a beloved cult comedy from 2004. I wasn't making a political statement. That's not what I wanted at all. No. Isn't it frustrating how just like every conversation online gets brought back to Trump? There's constantly just situations that don't even warrant it. Be talking about fucking the annoying orange, and I can think of another annoying orange who lives in Washington. And it's like, look at you with the social commentary. You could be the next Bill Maher. But anyway, just speaking of Vote for Pedro, see if you can follow my train of thought here. So I saw a clip from the new episode of Family Guy that just came out the other day. And I guess the premise of it was foreign accent syndrome, which is a real thing, and the premise was Brian suffered a head injury, and so he had a Cuban accent for the rest of the episode, and it wasn't Seth MacFarlane just doing a bad Cuban accent, because that would be kind of racist. Instead, they had Carlos Alazraqui just as the voice actor for Brian for the rest of the episode. And he was doing a voice that was half Mr. Weed and half Cheech Marin, and it's like, did the writers just write down a weird dream that they had? It's like, this premise is funny as fuck, but it's like, where did they come up with this?
I'm starting to get a little hungry. Do you think you could get an English muffin or something? I really like the nooks and crannies, man.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, I mentioned last episode that the dancing's probably mo-capped. Did you think they have some poor Japanese man wearing roller skates while doing mo-cap dancing? It's theoretically possible, but that would take some finesse to do it. If any group of people could do it, I guess the Japanese could do it. They can do anything. But yeah, I did actually see a video of a Japanese man who was a super Busta Groove fan trying to reenact all of the dances, and he was wearing roller skates while doing the dances, so it is possible. So speaking of Japan, I was doing some research on all of the regional differences between this version of the game and the Japanese version. And as bizarre as this is gonna sound, I think I might have uncovered some kind of conspiracy. What? Oh, look at that low frame rate on the dog back there. Oh my god, Lois, look at the low frame rate on the dog. Hey, Peter, I woke up in 30 FPS this morning. I lost my train of thought. I think I uncovered a conspiracy with Bust a Groove 2, because apparently in the Japanese version there was like an extra cutscene where there's like a game show host and he tells a wildly inappropriate joke to the point where the crowd starts booing and everything. And they took out that entire cutscene from the American version. I guess the thought process was, we can't show this to Americans. We're gonna get an M rating. The sales are gonna tank. We're gonna go broke. So they removed the cutscene, but I was trying to figure out just what exactly did he say in the cutscene that was so upsetting. And I found 3 different videos on Google about the subject, but all 3 of them got taken down. When I tried to click on them, the page would just 404. It's like, why is it this hard to find that information? Eventually I did find like a VOD of a live stream of somebody who played the Japanese version, and they got to that cutscene, but even then I didn't really understand what was being said. Even though it was being said in English, just didn't make sense. So yeah, all you internet sleuths out there, if you wanna figure that one out. So anyway, other interesting regional differences aside from the mysterious cutscene that you can't seem to find online for some suspicious reason. Also, the guy in the thumbnail, in the first game, he had like his own unique song, and his whole thing was that he just loved to eat cheeseburgers, and I guess he had a song about how much he loved to eat cheeseburgers, in fact, and there were lyrics at one point about how he didn't want to shag his lady because he was too busy eating them cheeseburgers, and it's like, man, I can kind of see why the American team tried to clean that one up a little. There were just lots of little things here and there that the localizers had to clean up. Yes, indeedy. What is that little monkey on the top of our main character's head, anyway? I saw like a stand-up comedy thing once where a guy went to Vegas, and there was like a little man. No, it was a regular-sized man and a little monkey who had like a little jacket that he was wearing. And he's like, "What's the monkey for?" he asked him. And he said, "You gotta give me $100. And so he gave him $100, and then the monkey gave him a high five. And the comedian thought, well, maybe if I give him more money, I can get the monkey to do something else. And so he gave him another $100, and the monkey gave him a high five again. And then for a third time, he gave him $100, and again, no change. It's just another high five. It's just like, how do you explain this to your friends? It's like, man, I'm already out $300. And it's like, what, poker or blackjack? And no, monkey high fives. You wouldn't believe it, man. And then there was like a pretty lady who tried to do it, and the monkey started doing different stuff for the pretty lady that he wasn't doing for the comedian. It's like, come on. Come on, monkey, come on.